What's going on, peeps? It's your boy K Seal with my second weekend observations, 28 January 2019. I want to take a couple minutes to talk about Anthony Davis. Everybody has seen or heard by now that he has officially made a trade request to get out of New Orleans. How many people are surprised by that news? Raise your hand if you're surprised. Exactly. Everybody knew this was coming. Everybody knew this was coming. And New Orleans, you're at fault. You're at fault. New Orleans is a great city. It's a great city. But I don't think it's a greatly ran organization. You know, you went out and signed. You knew you needed a coach. First of all, you fired Monty Williams. Okay, you didn't think he was getting the job done. Okay. But you replaced him with an older Monty Williams. And Gentry. Gentry is not a good coach, okay? And I can't blame the dude for taking that money, getting them checks after that Golden State run as an assistant. But Gentry is not a good coach. Okay? And then you don't re-sign Boogie. You let Rondo go for nothing. And, okay, you replace Rondo with Alfred Payton. You signed Everett Payton. Okay, you thought that was going to get the job done. Your roster got so much worse after last year when you made a nice little playoff run. But you expect the dude to want to stay there. So you get part of the blame. You get a lot of the blame. The other half of the blame goes to LeBron. This was part of LeBron's master plan. And everybody saw it coming after Anthony Davis signed with, guess who? Klutch Sports. Basically, Anthony Davis works for LeBron. LeBron is setting up where this dude is going to run the NBA after he retires. This is chess, not checkers. The dude and his team are brilliant business people. You think it's a coincidence that they signed Rondo this offseason, who happens to have amazing chemistry with Anthony Davis? No, sir. No, sir. Not at all. This was part of LeBron's plan. And I believe they were all in on it from the jump. LeBron, Rich Paul, Magic Johnson, Rob Pelinka, Rondo, Anthony Davis. Don't think these dudes just sit there and be sitting on their couch and like, hey, it would be nice to play with LeBron. No. They're having dinner in the offseason saying, hey, this is how we can play together in the end. Now, Boston is gonna put their bid in. So Boston is a threat to LA. Because New Orleans in this process, you have to just give up. Don't hold on to the dude. I know he has another year under his contract, and you could try to convince him to stay, but there's nothing you can do. He's been there long enough. He knows what the organization is. He knows what the city is. Just let the dude go. So in my opinion, New Orleans, pick up the phone, call Magic Johnson immediately. Say, what will you give me for him? I want it all. I want your whole roster. I know you're not giving up LeBron. I want it all. And I want a first-round pick. And, of course, Magic is going to say, you can have whoever you want. Him and Pelinka going to be on speakerphone saying you can have whoever you want. If I'm Boston, I say, if I'm New Orleans, I say, give it to me in writing. I can have whatever I want, whatever picks I want, give it to me in writing. You get that email, fax, or whatever people are doing to negotiate these deals, you hang up and you call Boston and you tell Boston, this is the deal that LA gave me, beat it. I want Tatum. I want whatever other picks you have outside of yours. And I want Marcus Smart or Jaylen Brown. You're probably not going to get Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But that's what you do. You use that leverage because you know LA wants Anthony Davis. And you use it to negotiate with Boston. Let Anthony Davis worry about the rest of that stuff. All right? You do with Anthony Davis exactly the way the Spurs did Kawhi Leonard. You look for the sweetest deal. You have to get Jason Tatum. You have to get Tatum. Otherwise, you are going to set your franchise back for years to come. Jason Tatum is a beast that is chained up in Boston. All right, there's not enough balls. There's not enough shots. He can go be the man in New Orleans. And you listen, you're not going to get the defensive specialist, and he's not going to fill up the stat sheet the way that Anthony Davis does, but Jason Tatum is that dude. You take your chance on that. And that's all you got. Let the dude go. Let the dude go. He's going to leave and you're not going to get anything. And the longer you wait, the less the deal is going to be, because people are going to know that you're feeling the pressure of getting rid of this guy before he leaves for nothing. And that's how teams get screwed. Let him go, New Orleans. Let him go. Call LA, hang up, and bid with Boston with that offer that you just got with LA. That's how you do it. Anything else, you're just screwing yourself in the long run. LeBron is going to get Anthony Davis unless he goes to Boston and fall in love. But that is the master plan that they have been planning from day one, especially since Anthony Davis signed with Klutch Sports. New Orleans, listen to me. Jason Tatum. Don't take Lonzo Ball or Brandon Ingram or Kuzma. Kuzma's good, but none of those guys are Tatum. And you're not going to get the same level of draft picks from LA that you'll get from Boston. Boston is the move, New Orleans.